Hi everybody, my name is Eitan and welcome to another After Effects tutorial. Today I'll be showing you how to make this cool sort of light effect without using optical flares, and this text in front of it's like optional. I have it here without that, and there are some rings here, but I added the fast blur in the other one that smooths everything out, so let's get started. Open up a new composition and make a solid. So the first thing we're going to add in is light rings, so just drag that on here. Okay, and set the transfer mode to none. That just means that it's independent from the solid that it was previously on. It's not going on top of white, because that would be invisible. So now we have a light source, so let's make this a little bigger by turning up the intensity. So that's looking pretty good. So now we're going to look for a cross blur. Okay. So here we go. So this X and Y will just blur different sides. So X horizontal, Y vertical. So X, we're just going to sort of bend this to the side, and we're going to check repeat edge pixels so that side part, the pixels don't get sort of squished. Okay, so here we go. We have, that just gives us, you can see here, a nice sort of streak effect. It makes it not quite as bright, so you can either change this to add, or we'll do some other things so later to make it a little better. So I'm going to leave it at blend there. Okay, so here we go. So now we're going to add on VC Color Vibrance, free download from videocopilot.net, and I'll make a first one red. That's probably good. Okay, so now I'm going to make a bunch of copies of this, so this will be then next over here. Duplicate. And let me just make this a little more spread out. You can make as many of these as you want. If you're doing it with words, you can just do one for each character. So we'll add one more after this, I think. Duplicate. Move the center to the side. And there we go. Okay, and you'll notice this edge one is brighter, and that's because nothing's covering everything up. So I'm just going to go to T, transparency, or opacity, and then just bring it down to match the others. Okay, so now we have our light strip. So on the next one, we're going to change this to maybe blue or something. Try to keep it interesting. Nice little color blend. I'll leave that one, and I'll make this end one orange. Maybe we should try to keep these colors a little closer together. So we'll do like a green to blue, or green and blue back and forth. This will be a light blue that is a green. This can be sort of a lighter color, and that can be sort of a green. Okay, so now we have a sort of stylized light strip with personalized colors. So the next thing we're going to do is make it flicker. So what we're going to do is alt-click on the intensity here, and then we're going to type in wiggle in parentheses 5,15 or something like that. That should give it a nice wiggle effect, so it'll get bigger and smaller and stuff. So then we'll just Control C to copy that, and then go through the rest of them. Alt click Control V, Alt click Control V, Alt click Control V, and one more. Alt click Control V. Okay, so now they should all be flickering at their own amounts, and that should look pretty good. So now we're going to pre-compose this. You don't have to pre-compose it, but I think it'll be just a little easier to manage everything. So now we're going to make an adjustment layer and add curves onto that. Okay, so here we're just definitely going to pop up the brightness and add some contrast maybe, or just brightness overall. And then we're going to add a fast blur. And that's because of this distortion I was talking about earlier. That just has to do with how the light color is received and how the different lights are interacting and stuff. But it's nothing that can't be fixed with a little fast blur. And the good thing is here, there are no edges or anything that are supposed to be sharp. So we can add on a fast blur and it won't really mess with anything. So that's good. So it doesn't need to be a ton, you just want to see some of that distortion start to go away. And this looks pretty good. There's still a little bit if you zoom in really close. So that's good. And then to fix these edges, just repeat edge pixels, and there we go. So this is a basic sort of light box effect, and if you really want to make it boxy, we can pre-compose this again, and then select this and do just like a box around here and feather it. This will really make it look a little more compact, but if you liked how it was before, that gives it a broader look, sort of. So, and then we can feather this more even, and another curves to make it a little brighter. Okay, and another cool thing I tried before that I'm not going to do right now, but if you add hue and saturation on there, then you can cycle through multiple colors by keyframing the hue to switch around. So, that's basically how to make a light bar without using optical flares. So, thank you for watching this tutorial. If you liked it, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below, and I will try to get back to you. So, thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something.